Hey, Johnny, what's up? Johnny Ferrato, everyone.
Hey, Howard, I want you to hear a message from Eric that he got very upset. And the other day, something happened. Somebody called from his school.
Yeah?
So you got to hear this message he left me. This is the message.
Hey, Joey, Johnny, we can't hear it.
Oh, man.
Just tell me what it says.
Well, I think he's asking me to do a hit. I don't know.
What? That's funny.
I'm pretty sure he's looking for a hit.
Wow, he wants to hit someone?
Oh, I wish I could hear that message.
Well, if I dial my own phone, you could hear it.
Nah, don't do that.
Yeah, we don't want to...
I want him to sleep with the fishes.
Oh, no, but but if you hear how he says it, I mean, it's like he's very professional.
It's like he's like the little mad ruler. Like imagine he became like let's say Johnny could do a hit and all that.
Uh-huh.
And Eric becomes like a big kingpin.
I think Eric is a big king because I'll tell you what, I ain't never made that call in my whole life.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. What everyone assumes because your dad was in the mafia, you could just go kill someone?
I think he just assumes that that's what we do.
Wow.
That's how Italians get a bad name.
He's not asking me to do this.
He's telling you.
He's telling me to do this.
As your capo.
Oh, God, I can't believe I can't hear him say
I wish
it'll
only take a second. Put me on hold for 1 second.
I need you to do a hit.
Italia's a pimp.
He doesn't
say hit.
What does he say?
He's covering.
Well, Howard, let me play.
No, just tell me about it.
Take a second.
No, tell me about it.
Well, he says, I don't know if you listened to the replay show the other day, but there's this guy named Jared. This guy called in and said I caused him trouble at school by building something or something.
Right.
And he said, this guy's name is Jerry. I need you to find this guy. And then you know what to do.
Oh!
You know. And then he pauses and he goes, hey, you know what to do.
Oh, my God.
Suicide.
You know what to do.
You make it look like he shot himself in the face.
Put him in the shower.
You know how to handle things, don't you? Or do I got to assign this to someone else?
I see. Yeah, he's going to have to get into a rougher group than me because I don't know what to do.
Johnny, you watch The Sopranos. I need you like what they did to Adrian. I need you to drag him by the hair in the woods.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you listen to the message, somehow I'm going to get it to you at some point.
Yeah, get it to me.
Don't give this to any of our paisan.
Give this to another family.
Give this to a Jew congressman in another district.
Don't give it to our people. Hey, Howard, I want to tell you something.
Hey, Johnny, did you call back Eric and say, Eric, listen, we don't do things like that?
No.
No.
I think Johnny's afraid to talk to Eric now.
You know what, Johnny? Call him up and say, I took care of that thing for you.
Yeah.
You might want to do like the St. Valentine's Day Massacre or something.
You should call him up and just tell him, here's Eric the Midget. Let's find out.
I'll get him on the phone.
What, are you nuts?
What are you, nuts?
Eric.
So what?
So what?
What, do you think you can call a hit on someone?
That's a felony.
I wasn't calling a hit. Johnny knows what I'm talking about, not a hit.
What are you talking
about?
Him to, like, find someone to teach his kid a lesson.
Oh, you want him legs broken? Or
beat up.
What do you want done to him? Because Johnny's got to know what to do. You leave a message like that, Johnny thinks he's supposed to go kill him. See, that's how people, Eric, that's how people get into trouble when you go, Johnny, you know what you're supposed to do. Johnny doesn't know what to do.
Johnny thought you wanted the ultimate.
Johnny thought you want this kid rubbed out.
That's how I would interpret it.
I thought maybe he wanted me to get him an ice cream cone. Can't we say something like that? You know?
Eric, so some guy calls my show and says that in high school you demanded a ramp, and you want him hit?
None. Well, because the kid was filling you guys full of bullshit.
Yeah, but Eric.
So he was just talking on the radio.
Nobody cares.
What do you need him? You want him beaten up?
Eric, look at this.
Hey,
you have a much better life than that fucking kid. Hey, Howard.
Eric, I want to hear this message you left Johnny.
I got it. I can have it in a second and a half.
All right, get it. I want you on the phone when we hear it, okay?
That is
Eric,
injustice.
I want you to explain this to me, okay?
I want you to... This is shocking.
What one of us do you want?
Wait, what? Wait, Johnny.
Which one of us do you want?
I want you to explain it, Eric.
Okay.
I got to hear this.
It's hilarious.
Eric, you might be out of control.
I think he is.
That's a felony.
I wondered why he liked Johnny so much.
Yeah.
He was moving over into an area he thought, I can get things done
Here's
now.
what I need you to do, Johnny.
Get your 2 best buttons to clip the bastard. You know what to do.
And assign it to a different family.
Make him an offer he can't refuse.
599-8605. Received yesterday at 1:26 a.m.
Hey, Johnny, did you catch the replays to that dumbass that was supposedly from my school called in and said that I ruined the school because of having them do construction and everything? Find that guy. His name's Jerry. You know what to do. You know what to do. Just find him.
Johnny, how did he get the impression that this was what you do?
That little motherfucker's a gangster, okay?
You know what to do.
I learned 2 things this week.
Wow.
I learned that Eric is definitely a gangster.
Yeah.
Right.
And I learned that my mother was wrong about getting a felony. Because of your show, I got on that show Identity.
Yeah.
And then, like I had a little problem with my identity. Like with what they wanted to say about me. And I said I won't say that.
Oh, that's right. I heard you were on some show. Somebody told me that.
Hey, wait a second, Johnny. Stick to the topic here for a second. Eric, how do you explain this?
Well, I just wanted to teach this guy a lesson.
Yeah, but you can't. You could go to jail for that.
You might be, you might be eligible for jail right now.
It's a joke, Stan.
What do you mean it's a joke?
Where's the punchline?
He wanted me to talk rationally to the guy.
You're lucky no one knows Jerry from a hole in the wall.
Maybe we'll know by this afternoon. Jerry might.
What do you give a shit what he says? So big deal.
So you're going to start taking hits out on people?
Rule number 1, never leave a hit on an answering machine.
Yeah, that's another thing. Let's say Johnny's insane and he goes out and beats up Jerry, okay? Now there's evidence on the phone. Did you think
was Uncle Frank, it would be already done.
Did you think that through?
No.
Yeah.
What?
You did?
You did think that through?
He's gangster, you guys.
Whatever happened to Omerta?
Eric, what was your fantasy that Johnny would do?
Just make sure the kid calls back and apologizes or something.
You know?
And why would Johnny do that?
Because he's insane.
This is like the beginning of Goodfellas.
Johnny would have to be nuts to risk his entire life to take care of a rub out for you.
Because a guy called and said you made the school build a ramp.
Who cares?
It was many ramps from what I heard.
There was Mo Black's brother, Fat Andy, Pete the Killer, Eric the Midget.
Eric, you've lost your mind.
You're on a power trip, a weird power trip.
Eric is going through some things right now. Eric, tell him about your dream.
Oh, no.
What's the dream?
Tell him about the dream, Eric.
Johnny, no.
Come on, that's what you owe us now.
What's his dream?
No, Johnny.
Tell him the dream, Eric. And Eric, death happened to everybody. Tell him the dream.
Oh, he exploded in his bed?
What, he had a wet dream?
No, well...
Over a dude?
No, not that.
Who was the chick in the dream, Eric?
Clay Aiken.
Technically, it was a wet dream, but not that type.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, you peed the bed?
A little bit, yeah.
Why'd you pee the bed? What were you dreaming? That you were going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh, that kind of dream.
We've all done that.
Everybody's done that.
So, Johnny, Eric called you and said, I just had a dream, and I was dreaming I was peeing, and I peed in my bed?
He said he dreamed he was peeing in the bathtub.
Right.
Johnny, I had a dream that kid Jerry wasn't around anymore. Can you make dreams come true?
I played the message for Casey, and Casey actually offered to go do it.
Look, Casey, right now, I got news for you, Eric. For $500, Casey will do whatever you want right now.
Right.
That's I told Eric. I said, holy cow, I hope Casey don't pull up with Jerry in the trunk.
And the other thing,
Eric, you called the wrong dude.
The other thing, Eric, is you thought you were going to get this done for free. I mean, hits cost money. Why do you think you deserve a free...
Because I'm his...
all of a sudden he's running things.
I'm his capo.
I'm the capo of the midget.
He's a kingpin. There's no question about that.
For a semi-professional, $5,000.
He's my soldier on the thread we have together on Stern Fan Network.
He's my button
I run my dad a lot of years, and I never got... No, he never gave me that order. Not once.
The order.
Eric,
you gave the order. You didn't even ask. All right, let me hear that message again.
That's great.
Eric, and not for nothing, when someone with real juice gives an order, the person doesn't play it on a radio show and make fun of them.
Wait.
He's got the lingo and everything.
Eric, this is an all-time classic.
This is amazing.
You gave the order.
We didn't know you were like that.
I think you're going through a way shorter than Napoleon complex.
Oof.
You're a tough guy, huh?
Yeah, what's your complex, fat ass?
Well, I'm done fucking with you, man. I don't.
That's right. You could be the next on the list.
I don't want no trouble.
Eric, I'm sorry for anything I might have said.
I got juice.
You know Artie, right? Johnny?
Hey, Johnny, play it. Johnny there?
He's probably trying to get to it.
Yeah. I think we lost Johnny.
I took care of Johnny for insubordinance.
We got to have that message.
Eric, you got to watch those calls.
Oh, we got it on tape now.
Eric, you got to calm down. You got an anger issue, apparently. You want people rubbed out.
You're a little lunatic.
Eric, don't you know that's dangerous stuff? If Johnny was insane, he wouldn't be laughing about it. He would have gone and carried it out.
Yeah, that's how things like that happen in the mob all the time. Somebody just wants somebody talked to, but they say you know what to do, and the next thing you know, the guy's dead.
26 a.m.
All right, here's John.
Hey, Johnny, did you catch the replays when that dumbass from, supposedly from my school called in and said that I ruined the school because of having them do construction and everything? Find that guy. His name's Jerry. You know what to do. You know what to do. Just find him.
Man.
Next day,
Now,
like,
where is the joke, Eric? You say that's a joke.
That's gangster.
next day, like Jerry Lewis is dead.
Yeah, all
Jerry Seinfeld is dead. His name is Jerry.
Find him.
Find him. Get him.
It's time to break an egg, if you get my meaning.
And what if Jerry ended up dead in a mob hit? Who are the cops going to question who you know? Johnny.
Oh, yeah, no, I gotta go.
The first guy they're going to go to is Johnny.
I mean, you fucked him over here now.
Thanks a lot.
So you're going to go, let's see, Eric's got 4 friends. One of them's Johnny Frada.
What? You know what? Now you got to protect this guy, Jerry. If something happens to him, they're going to Johnny.
I'm Shrimpy Corleone.
Get Skippy Gamboni to do it.
You tiny tyrant.
Assign someone in the family
But Eric, we'll blame it on little Johnny if anything happens to him.
Hey, Eric, you ever see The Godfather?
No.
The movie. Watch it. All of a sudden, Al Pacino's got to go hit the police chief.
Right.
See? And he goes and he gives him the hit. You don't know that?
He got away with it.
And you know what? Frank Sinatra was a nut like that, too. He was always saying to people, hey, go take care of something. Next thing you know, they get beaten up or something.
No, Sollozzo's the key. We got to get him. He's going to kill Pop. Eric is right. All right, listen, they want to meet me, right? It'll be me, Jerry, and Sollozzo. So, set to meet. Now, when I go, I can't have a gun on me, right? If Johnny Frado can figure out a way to have the gun put there, then I'll kill them both.
I like it.
Eric, what were you thinking?
We got to do The Godfather with Eric.
Yeah. Eric, what were you thinking?
Eric goes on a nice long vacation.
Nobody knows where.
We're back here taking me.
Now remember, Eric, 2 in the head.
Eric, why would Johnny drop everything?
Roll slow. Don't roll fast and drop the gun while you're rolling slow.
Eric, why would Johnny drop everything he's doing and risk his, future?
He's got a young child.
Yeah. To go take care of a rub-out for you.
Hey, that might be the reason I do go. Okay?
Honestly, Eric, why?
I don't know the answer to that.
Leave the gun. Take the cannolis.
And you didn't even ask for a favor. You commanded him.
And why do you think he does things like that?
You think Johnny does shit like that?
No.
Evidently you do.
He thinks I'm a very good talker, I think he thinks, that I can...
You could, kind of go over and say to the guy, listen, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but why should he be running around looking for that guy?
For Jerry.
I told him I need the yearbook to find me.
A yearbook.
Where else am I going to get this motherfucker's number?
I want you to question everyone in the Key Club.
Yeah.
Wow. Let me take a couple of phone calls. Johnny Fratto and Eric the Midget on the air. Eric announcing, too, that he peed the bed the other night. Is that the first time you... Did you do that? Is that... Eric, is that the first time you did that?
First time since I was a kid.
Yeah.
But he did it on his birthday, so maybe there's some kind of thing about that.
Who's got to change the sheets?
Nobody. I didn't get it. Just stayed in my pants and my boxers.
Wait. You sleep in your boxers?
Yeah.
And you're saying the pee stayed in your boxer?
Well, I had PJ pants over the boxers as well. Sleeping pants.
You wear boxers and PJ pants?
Yes.
He'd better, because he's peeing the bed.
Should wear a sponge.
Isn't that kind of warm with PJ pants and boxers?
No, light material.
Yeah. And you're telling me the pee didn't get into the bed? That's a lot of bullshit. That bed's got pee in it, bro.
I woke up fast enough.
Do you have like an under mattress? Like, what do they call that thing, Robin? It's like
the mattress pad?
Mattress pad. Yeah, do you have a mattress pad?
Yeah.
You do. So pee's got to be in the mattress pad and the sheets.
No, trust me. First thing I did when I got back is I checked the blanket I was laying on top of it, and nothing was there.
Pee was all in your pants?
Yeah.
What, were you lying on your back?
Yeah, well, kind of.
Oh, you were like a fountain?
His life is amazing, because what about the time of the message, 1:26 a.m.? What are you up all night just plotting murders?
Yeah, he does. That's what he does all his best work.
1:30 in the morning, that's what you're doing.
Was it like, were you trying to sleep and it was just in your head that this guy had, like...
I didn't get the message until this morning.
Yeah, but Eric, were you, like, lying in bed, like, fuming mad? That's why you had to make the call to Johnny and give him the command?
Yeah.
Yeah. You had thoughts?
He's got that boss mentality. When you got to do it.
Johnny, your dad was a boss of all bosses. Was he that same kind of guy? I mean, like, because Eric's very forceful.
No wonder you like Eric, Johnny.
I don't. Maybe that's why I liked him. My dad was very forceful. Yeah.
The capo de tutto capo.
I don't think my dad would ever order a hit on a guy about ramps, though. Eric, is this the first time you've ever called for a hit?
Yeah.
No.
Well, yeah. So you only did it once.
Well, let me just say something. Those ramps were even there before Billy Joe Armstrong of Green Day went to that school.
Right. In other words, you weren't the reason that...
So Jerry deserves to die.
For those of you who don't...
There it is, Robin. Jerry deserves to die.
Well, you know what, though? In all fairness, I mean, Eric, just in case you didn't hear the call, when Eric was in high school, this guy called up and says he went to the high school and he hated Eric because the construction noise from having to build ramps every minute.
It ruined his high school.
So I think the guy was just trying to be funny, Eric.
Right. Well, you don't laugh at Eric.
He's still got to go, Eric. I think he's still got to go. After that, I hate to see Eric get weak at this point. You know what I mean?
Eric, please.
God, who knows? There could be some, we could place him somewhere.
Eric, could you please explain to my audience and to any law enforcement people listening that you want no harm to come to Jerry?
We want no harm to come to Jerry.
Yeah, Eric, you explain that.
We don't
Jerry,
want
tell him.
Wait, what is that, Eric?
We don't want any harm to come to Jerry. We just want an apology.
You like Jerry.
All right,
Tell us
that's
to
better.
buy Jerry an ice cream cone.
But even if he doesn't apologize, no harm will come to Jerry, right, Eric?
Right.
Right.
Well, so you just wanted a little...
I don't think I'm his only contact.
Eric, you didn't call any other sons of mob heads, did you?
No, I don't know any.
I have a call in to one of the Gambinos.
You know what, Eric? This might sound a little evil, but you should invite Jerry over for a sleepover and then pee on him.
I have a call in to Gummo Genovese.
Eric, why do you think you peed all of a sudden in your bed? What was going on?
I drank a lot of water and stuff before I went to sleep.
No, that might be bad. Yeah, Brian, go ahead. You're on with Johnny Fratto and Eric the Midget. Brian, you're on.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
This guy, I love him. I love him. Before he was irritating, now I love him.
See?
Why, because you putting out hits on people?
You have to do an animated, the wheelchair comes down, he's pulling out his gun. Oh, he's too much. I love him.
No. He doesn't get his hands dirty. He has Johnny do the dirty work.
Do the dirty work.
You got to have Johnny in the cartoon.
He won't do the felonies. He wants me to do the felonies.
Yeah. He wants you going up the river. My hands are clean.
One thing, that guy Jerry, he sold out the old man. I don't want to see him anymore. I work in the olive oil business.
Hey, Mark, you're on the... Right. Mark's on the air in Harrisburg. Mark's on the air in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Go ahead, Mark.
Hey, now. Howard, I have a theory.
Go ahead.
Johnny lives in Southern California, right?
Right.
And that's where Richard Jeni just died. I think he heard Eric say, "Take out Jenny."
And you think he hit Richard Jeni?
Jenny.
See what you did?
You see what you did, Eric? Johnny went and killed Richard Jeni instead of Jerry.
The wrong guy.
What's the matter with you?
Holy shit. Got the wrong guy.
See how dangerous it is, Eric?
Tony, you're on the air in Denver.
Hey, now.
Hey.
Hey, Eric the Midget is nuts, man. You can go to jail for
That's right.
And he wanted to be roasted by you guys. He would have put a hit out on all you guys.
Yeah, I mean, Eric, what about that? Would you put a hit out on us if we roast you?
It would have been like the St. Valentine's Day Massacre if that happened.
Eric?
I answered no.
No.
Well, we can't tell. I mean, all Jerry said was he had ramps built at the school.
Poor Richard Jeni.
But he lied.
You should talk to a cop. If Eric really thought, Johnny was capable of that, is it a crime already? Maybe he could go to jail right now.
Yeah, Eric could be doing some time.
We'll visit you. Don't worry, we'll send you a file. I'm filing my...
You're going to be in a little jail.
So what are you in for, Mustafa?
Let's clarify. Eric thought he was saying go talk to him about this.
He did?
Yeah.
And then let him sleep with the fishes.
Yeah, no.
I got to tell you something funny. All these fuckers on this show that say that they can't do things, that call you, that they say they can't get anything, or just from being on Howard Stern's show, I got that 1 versus 100, and the other night I did Identity.
Yeah.
But both shows came from them hearing me on your show.
Of course. You're Johnny Fratto.
It's so fucking funny because they were fucking agonizing over what I am because I said I won't say I'm a monster. I'm not going to say that. You could say that because newspapers have written it, but I'm not going to say it. And they brought in a whole bunch of people like a legal team to talk about what can you say. And so finally this chick's sitting there, and she's an attorney, and she says to me, okay, so your father was a mobster, but you're not a mobster, but the newspapers and things say you're a mobster, correct? And I said, yeah, correct. And she goes, well, have you ever gotten a felony? And I went, yeah. And she went, oh, this is good. This is good. Yeah. So that was their whole thing. So the whole time I'm thinking, my mother cried when I got that felony. You know what I mean?
Eric likes hanging around with tough guys, Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny's not a tough guy. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
What was your felony, by the way?
I was actually convicted on the drug charge.
No. See that, Eric? Eric.
Yeah.
Johnny's a tough guy.
Well, I don't make me a tough guy. I was innocent. Judge let me right out.
All right.
Oh, so you never did any time?
I did 11 days.
All right. Well, Eric, just be more careful in the future. You know, I know you're angry, but, you know... You
can't be asking for people to be rubbed out.
Okay?
Right. And
unless somebody makes him mad.
Right.
For whoever's trying to call me, on call waiting with a restricted number, hello, I'm on the air. I'm not going to answer your call.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, it sounds like another hit.
Yeah, that person's in trouble.
Eric, find out who that is interrupting your call, and maybe Johnny can take care of things, if you catch my drift.
I'm retired.
Johnny, remember we were on the air today, and someone interrupted my call?
Take care of it.
You know
what to do.
Yeah.
His name is Freddie.
Find him.
What I was going to say is if it wasn't for the fucking felony, they would have never used me for the show.
Right.
So, see, my mother was wrong.
Hey, guys.
My mother would cry about that felony.
That's right. Now it made you famous. Hey, guys, I got to run, but, hey, Johnny, I'm glad you brought this to my attention. Thank you.
Well, I don't want to do any hits, really.
Right. And, Eric, you got to be a little more careful, okay?
And that's not a nice thing to ask a friend to do anyway.
Yeah, Eric.
Unless you want to pay him.
Yeah, that's why I didn't give Casey his number.
Thank you, Eric.
Yeah, keep Casey away from this kid. No bullshit. Don't let him near him.
Eric, thank you, and thank you, Johnny.
Okay, guys.
All right, bye.
Take it easy.
Send us that message.
Yes, yeah. Well, we have it now.
We got a couple times.
We're going to play that every day.
That should open the show.
You know what to do.
Oh, God.
Find him. That's the best. Find him.
Eric now put a hit out on Johnny for betraying him?
Who's he going to call? Johnny's his only friend.
There's no one else to call.
What if he finds another guy?
Then Johnny should worry.
Another Italian with connections.
Johnny should worry if he starts expanding that circle.
I'm going to have to work with the blacks now.
There's young button guys who probably want to make a name for themselves. They'll call and offer their services, I bet.
Hey, Johnny, I got a connection with the Colombians. They're coming for you.
He's got to get a hold of the Russian mob. They're vicious.
Yeah, they won't think twice about eliminating Johnny.
We eliminate Johnny.
We take care of it for you, Eric. Thank you, Ivan.
Babushka.
Thank you, Ivan.
Keep your friends close, your enemies closer.
Jim, you're on the air.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey.
Dude, he should be one of the new characters in, like, a Dick Tracy movie. You know how they have all, like, the goofy guys and shit like that?
Yeah.
He should definitely be in, like, the fucking Dick Tracy movie, like the flat top guy. You have little Eric the Midget just running in, taking care of business and stuff like that.
Like Eraserhead and...
Yeah. He's probably going to be like one of the last episodes of The Sopranos. He takes over the family, you know, continues off there and shit.
Yeah. All right, thanks, man.
Hey, take it easy, brother.
Didn't know he had it in him.
Right.
I saw somewhere where I think they shot the last episode of The Sopranos.
Yeah.
I'm dying to know how that fucking ends.
Only 8 episodes.
Yeah. Wow. That was pretty mind-blowing.
That's great. You know what, Eric? Who knew you had that kind of greatness in you?